I mean, it seems that the dominoes, there's just so many areas of lapses. First, they got that roof not secured. It's a direct line of sight. It's not that far away from where the president was speaking. The local sniper team, the reports say they were inside the building, not outside. You know, what are they doing inside the building? As you just pointed out, 5 p.m., reports of a suspicious person to the Secret Service. They lose track of him. 5:52, apparently they see him, but at 6:02, he's on the rooftop, and the president, as you said, was allowed to go on the roof. What do you think? What do you think this fell apart?
Well, I know what's feeding it right now is the thought of a conspiracy. And as you saw at the convention where she cowardly ran from several senators, one of them was my senator, Marsha Blackburn from Tennessee, she should have been running towards them and answering these questions. That's why I wanted to have the hearing on Monday and just say, forget the convention and let's get on with this. They had everything they needed to know in 48 hours or less. I can guarantee you they know what the kid had for breakfast that morning. This is just a continuation of this bumbling of this administration. I mean, it's at the top. You got a president who's not coherent. It just goes down through the list.
Well, Congressman, you just mentioned the word conspiracy. I mean, there's no evidence of a conspiracy, they say. They say that he's a lone 20-year-old, that there's no any indication of any type of conspiracy at all.
That's what they always say. They've said that on every one until they don't say that. Look, how does a 20-year-old kid get up on a rooftop, carry a ladder a half a mile, park with a high-powered rifle and 20 rounds of shells up on a roof, and nobody knows it? Somebody knew it. Somebody dropped the ball. We'll never know for sure because the kid's dead. And why did they wash the roof? You saw the drone footage. It's a crime scene. Why did they wash the roof? This thing stinks, and if it's not a conspiracy, they're sure making it tough for folks to think otherwise, because this administration has just bungled this thing from the start. And that's what I'm saying. That's what's going to fuel the fire of a conspiracy, because they won't answer our questions, and they continuously has lied to us, as I've stated on those 3 other issues. So, I doubt we'll ever get to the true bottom of it. I suspect she'll be gone eventually, but this just shows the lack of confidence that the public has in this administration.
Two points. Is it possible they washed the roof? Because they did process it correctly. And in terms of the ladder, he didn't use the ladder, we're told. He climbed up on an air conditioning unit. The ladder was found miles away with the bag by a guy who drove. A former Secret Service agent is saying this is a matter of staffing. Let me read you what he says in the Washington Post. This is a quote. I mean, it's an issue with their budget. He says, I hate to dumb it down this much, but it is a simple case of supply and demand. The requests get turned down routinely. A director has to finally come forward to say we are way understaffed and we cannot possibly continue with this zero-fail mission without a significantly bigger budget. I mean, look, Congressman, they've got to protect candidates. They've got to protect their families. They've got to protect foreign dignitaries. Are they understaffed? And this is an issue that they had to rely on the local police, and this didn't happen.
I don't buy it. You got 2 people really in this race for president. They didn't even allow Kennedy to have Secret Service protection. That's another question that needs to be answered. I've been demanding that for months. And now they'll run up and say we need more money. That's the Washington shuffle, brother. They got billions of dollars, just like the Pentagon. You go ask them, and they won't allow you to know what they're spending their money on because it's secret. It's a national security interest. All those things. They have enough money. They screwed up. They allowed a 20-year-old punk get up on a roof and outsmarted the best security service in the world.
Congressman Tim Burchett, looking forward to you asking those questions of the director tomorrow at this hearing. We'll be carrying it, of course, live here. Congressman, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, brother.
Of course. Arthel?
Well,